When we talk about capitalism and communism, we're not just comparing economic systems, we're comparing to competing worldviews about human nature, freedom, and fairness. These ideologies have shaped revolutions, wars, and societies for over a century. Capitalism rests on the foundation of private ownership and free markets. Individuals and companies own resources, they compete to produce goods and services, and prices are set by supply and demand. At its heart, capitalism assumes that if everyone pursues their own self-interest, society as a whole will prosper. It fuels innovation, rewards hard work, and often leads to rapid economic growth. Think of the technological revolutions: the smartphone, the internet, space travel. Many of these were made possible through capitalist competition. But capitalism is not without flaws. It creates winners and losers. Wealth tends to concentrate in the hands of a few, leaving others struggling to survive. Entire industries may prioritize profit over people, leading to exploitation of workers, environmental destruction, and unstable cycles of boom and bust. In capitalism, freedom is often linked to money. Those with wealth have more choices, and those without may be left behind. Communism was born as a critique of those inequalities. Developed most famously by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, it proposed a society without private property, where the means of production, factories, farms, and resources are owned collectively. Instead of competition, communism envisions cooperation. People contribute according to their ability and receive according to their need. In theory, this erases class divisions, removes exploitation, and creates a system where no one is left behind. But history shows that communism has struggled in practice. By placing economic power in the hands of the state, it often limited personal freedom. Centralized planning made innovation difficult, and bureaucracies grew slow, corrupt, and repressive. Nations like the Soviet Union and Maoist China promised equality, but often delivered authoritarianism, shortages, and suffering. The dream of classless society collided with the reality of human ambition and political power. At their core, these systems embody two opposing philosophies. Capitalism emphasizes the individual freedom of choice, personal ambition, and competition. Communism emphasizes the collective shared resources, equality, and cooperation. But neither system is absolute. Today, most nations exist in a hybrid space, what some call mixed economies. Countries like the United States lean capitalist but use social programs like welfare, public schools, and healthcare subsidies to balance inequality. Countries like Sweden and Denmark are capitalist at their core but rely heavily on social safety nets to ensure fairness. Even China, which still calls itself communist, operates with a market-driven economy that fuels its rapid growth. So the real debate is less about which system is right and more about how much freedom and how much equality a society should prioritize. Too much capitalism can lead to crushing inequality. Too much communism can lead to stagnation and oppression. Somewhere in between lies the balance most societies try to strike. In the end, capitalism and communism are not just economic blueprints, they are moral arguments about how human beings should live together. One asks, what can you achieve on your own? The other asks, what do we owe to each other?